uh, production, so I'm excited to get into it.
Yeah,
Yeah, to add
absolutely,
to
and
your
also
fruit salad thing, yeah, the Wiggles reference, you have to include that.
the Wiggles are simply iconic. I don't know what else we can say, to be honest. I mean, going through your life without knowing about the Wiggles is like going through life without figuring out that Santa doesn't exist. You know, it's something that has to be done. It's just absolutely wonderful, the best thing in the
Mhm,
world. And so you
yeah.
know what?
The Wiggles
I
are a
already give
classic.
them the nod. Yes, absolute classic. Obviously, both these teams today coming in on the Sunlight division. So this is our Gold Plat division. Both teams are allowed one Diamond player. So if we're going through both the teams quickly, Fruit Salad, giving them the edge here. They do have Queen Bee on the team, who is actually going to be filling in to play flex. So Fruit Salad certainly team to watch here. Phenomenal roster coming out here. Star player. In the meantime, it's going to be Bloody Peanuts with a degree in wildlife biology, which isn't quite a championship ring from Rizzless Gamers, but you know, it's something unique and interesting you can bring to the table. Also going to be a diamond player. Interesting favorite hero from Bloody Peanuts is the ball. Not a character that sees a lot of play right now in the meta. Not particularly strong, not particularly favored, gets countered by several things within the game. But obviously,
Initiating match. Ready for battle. Five, four, three, two, one. Round one. Capture the objective. The objective is now active.
Does get the death kill onto Bellatrix, and there's a PC to fight evening up 3v3 Zoe. Going in with the Nemesis form, getting two, and hopefully cleaning this up for the side of Rizzless Gaming.
yeah, obviously the right composition is something that a lot of teams tend to favor, but Ramattra right now, you cannot argue with the power, you cannot argue with the strength. They recently buffed the primary fire, so a little bit deadlier at range as well, and that Nemesis form, absolutely nothing to be trifled with in the meantime. A lot of ults coming up, but I think the biggest one to look at here is Build-A-Bear's EMP. Sombra has the uncanny ability to cheat the ultimate economy, not let you play your game. Pop it nice and early, all of the ults you have, everything, not going to be useful here. Build-A-Bear's trying to chill in the backline, doesn't a whole lot right now.
Yeah, we have one ultimate out. We have the Symmetra wall coming in, Suzu coming out, so the Kiriko is going to take it out instantly along with Sombra. Big shatter, picking up Beowulf alongside. So Fruit Salad will take this control back, allowing them to only get 34%.
Here ain't a character that can just be locked down like that, for the record. You have your Suzu, you have your Shift, you have the ability to get the hell out of dodge. Bellatrix not quite able to execute on that there, which is going to lead to another fight win here for Fruit Salad. Window was popped to that fight, so you're not going to have an absolutely brutal hold here, but absolutely looking at this Blizzard instead. Lock them all in the choke, the one space they all have to run into. Oh, this is inventive. Oh no! Oh, you have machine!
Oh, it was a big ultimate deny to the side of Fruit Salad. We see the Blizzard coming out, is able to lock up Zoe here. Hopefully take him out soon, but that was a huge fire strike from Fast Q to take out the tire as Builded Bear gets taken out and Bagels right after. 85% left for Fruit Salad. If they have one more fight left. They do have the Brig ultimate, so they can work with that. That's the only ultimate they have to work with. They need to touch fast.
Yeah, Zoe had a lot of fun playing Overwatch there. Walk off, frozen up, every single trick in the book. They're going to be dashing.
Oh no!
Second, not quite going to happen, unfortunately. Fight was essentially over there. Unfortunately, the touch couldn't come through. Some kind of last minute clutch couldn't happen. But no, relative dominance and outclassing their compositional difference. Meta is meta for a reason. And when you're running something at the level right now, when you're running something at the level of Fruit Salad, then, you know, there's no arguing with that.
Yeah, Fruit Salad, they're really good with this brawl comp with this Reinhardt and this Mei. They're able to isolate the targets that they need to and force out any critical cooldowns. Like we saw earlier in the second fight, they forced out Kirakusuza early, so it forced Rizzless Gamers to just kind of scurry around, just try to stay alive without that Suzu. But we are going to be seeing the Moira coming out from Bellatrix.
Yeah, but the Lucio here, obviously both these teams go for the idea of the TP, but the Lucio from Fruit Salad means that they can just get to the point faster. And now they're bunkered exactly where they want to be. Sim's going to throw all Bellatrixes off on the side, grabbing to take a health pack for some reason. Bill is dead. Fast Q has in fact just rammed the fire strike through Bagels' face. And that is another fight with the Fruit Salad there. Incredibly solid there. Nice awareness here from the back. Going to be spy checking around for Build-A-Bear. Yeah, not entirely sure of the idea of the Sombra here.
I think the Sombra is to get into the backline, probably keep Lucio from getting to his high positions, probably keep the Baptiste lamp from coming out at all. But we're gonna see both teams all Reinhardt walled off 1 point, so they do need to be careful. Ooh, we're gonna see Zoe taken out, getting walled off on his own, separated from his team. So yeah, Rizzless Gamers definitely need to fall back and regroup.
The Wolf is actually going to be getting a late kill here on the Giratina. Not entirely sure whether that's going to be translated into anything. It actually seems like it for the time being. Zoe's going to be getting wrapped relatively fast with the pin, so the time here actually to press the advantage now. Fast Q is going to be going on this shatter. You have to know this is Zoe. You have to be ready to block it. Right now, Beowulf putting in absolute dodge block right now, but Zoe going down there could be disastrous in this game.
Unfortunate for Zoe, and Fast Q doesn't even need his ult to clean up the rest of this fight. So Fruit Salad stacking up on 4 ultimates for this next fight. Rizzless Gamers definitely need to find a way to force out these ultimates and see what they can make out of this.
I don't agree with something. Well, we'll put it as well. We are looking at the EMP again, right?
Yeah, they do have the EMP.
Yeah, good to see when Lucio is able to hold them to the meat to try and counteract this. No, not going to be happening. EMP coming out, a lot of damage, hold off. Goodbye, Fast Q. Hope you enjoyed being here.
Yeah, Fast Q, he had the ultimate, but he got EMP, so he couldn't pop that. Zoe is the only one left here on point. He gets taken out, but surprisingly, Fruit Salad was able to hold, despite all of the Mei walls coming in, isolating the tank.
Yeah, Zoe is going to be swapping back onto the wrecking ball. Our little hamster friend to try and get this touch in. It is actually going to be Mei. Can that doesn't get charged up with Beowulf? Yes, it is going to be laid down. Cyber's coming in. Absolutely huge combination, but Fast Q, the hero of the day, going to be running it in from downtown with that shatter. And that is a dominating performance there from Fruit Salad. A yummy performance from them to close this one out. Clean 2-0 on Lijiang.
Delicious map from Fruit Salad here as we see the Reinhardt actually doing so much. We're gonna see Lilock get to play the game, but you can't underestimate the Reinhardt when it comes to the brawl comps. I'm surprised how strong he is in the current meta, despite like how weak he's been so far.
More of a comfort pick. You know, it's definitely a comfort bit from these teams. Everyone loves locking the Rhine, our favorite German Crusader, on these, you know, close-knit brawl-style maps because people understand how to play Rhine. Realistically, Ramatra is probably the better option. However, you know, as Bruce Lee said, fear not the man who has practiced 1,000 kicks once. Fear the man who has practiced one kick 1,000 times. So you get your reps in on the Reinhardt, you get all that play, and what more can you say? Simple as that. Fast Q right now, absolutely wiping the floor with the Rizzless Gamers. I mean, it again, meta set in stone for a reason, and it's not like there isn't any room for variation, but Rizzless Gamers, you often find that you kind of need a Lucio in these compositions, not just for the AoE heals, which is always nice for a nice clumped up composition together, consistent damage, ability to contest angles, but it's mostly the speed. You are sitting ducks for any kind of range damage if you are running this composition without the Reinhardt. Lucio is the thing that actually makes this comp work. It allows you to make those crazy rotations. It allows you to actually rush. You're playing a rush composition, and without a Lucio, you ain't rushing down the damn thing.
And that's the thing too. You need to be careful with those poke comps too. You can't be. I mean, yeah, it's better to be spread out against a brawl comp, but you can't be too spread out to where your players will be isolated. So yeah, Rizzless Gamer definitely needs to find a new strategy here to deal with Fruit Salad's phenomenal rush comp.
Yeah, and the next map pick was King's Row from Rizzless Gamers. You just got beaten into the floor by Reinhardt, and now you're going to be going to the Reinhardt map. I mean, there is room for variation. Obviously, we all remember the glory days, your Ryan's on Kings, but as we've gotten a little older, a little wiser, more mature, maybe, we put our rebellious teenage years behind us, you realize that there is a good amount of flexibility. Rush, always going to be strong. Of course it is. It's very one-dimensional. Oftentimes, it's just a single lane going forward, but there's high grounds to play with. There's definitely strategy that can be brought to Kings. A lot more simple than Rhine runs in and holds left click on the enemy until they all die. Are we going to see that today? Probably. Is it absolutely fun?
Most likely.
Of course. Am I complaining? Not in the slightest.
You can never complain when you see Ryan coming out. Ryan's a classic hero. You always love to see him, especially on King's Row, which is the map we're in right now. But Zarya can also work alongside with probably another, like in the same rush comp that Ryan works with. But Zarya is more versatile. She can throw out her bubbles at a farther range and keep flankers off of their supports. But we are going to be seeing Winston coming out on Fast Q. He's hovering it right now.
Yeah, it's a spawn room thing. I doubt it'll be, especially because the rest of the comp seems a lot more geared here. I'm also focusing on the defensive comp here from the Rizzless Gamers. They're running the exact same thing. We've established the need for a Lucio, though. An argument is to be made that if you aren't at necessarily the highest level of Overwatch, it's not so bad not running a Lucio on the defense. Mostly, you're not necessarily rushing, it's holding a static position and playing the picks. At that point, Kiriko is phenomenal. Again, you now have to deal with an incredibly fast-moving running competition, but keep following down well. My God, they did not care. They're
really
just
fast
going
moving.
for it. Too fast.
TP right on straight on the point. Fruit Salad making a big statement here on King's Row early. Just fast in team kill. One person was able to get out, but I don't think anyone's going to be able to contest before Fruit Salad captures his full point. Beowulf here trying to stall for as long as he can. He gets taken out, but I mean, they get taken out, but Fruit Salad will capture the first point on King's Row and get this payload moving.
Just random them. They didn't even TP onto anyone in particular.
It was a weird teleport too. It was like right in the middle of the point.
So he's gonna be going down before anything has happened. So getting football there. It seems like the team couldn't decide whether they wanted to commit to. No, never mind. Actually, Beowulf is backing up here. Yeah, they got split spawn unfortunately, and they didn't communicate that effectively enough as a team. So half gonna get split down. Not a single member right now. Only just getting above 30% their ultimate. Fruit Salad. This is.
Ooh, Build-A-Bear.
Build-A-Bear once again applying pressure from the back on the Sombra, but you ain't in the fight. you're fighting a permanent 4v5 against a rush competition, your timing either has to be absolutely on point, or you can just kill Queen Bee. It also seems like a viable solution.
Yeah, Queen Bee, the first to get taken out by Beowulf. And this gives an opportunity for Rizzless Gamers to go in and push in. We're going to see Build-A-Bear actually spawn trap Queen Bee while the rest of the team fights a 4v5. We're going to see the junk spam coming out, not doing anything. The Shatter comes in, gets both three members. It is able to take out Bagels, but Zoe pulling out the Annihilation, taking out Fast Q and Guillotina. Bagels does die, not Bagels, Queen Bee does die to the Sombra in the back, but it doesn't matter. They won the fight, and they can continue holding this cart.
But as the eternal hater I am, as anyone who saw last week's match would know, Rizzless Gamer should have won that fight far earlier. You have an early pip on the back teeth, the backbone of the team, the crutch which gets all the healing together. Instead of engaging and cleaning up the kills without using any ultimates, you instead make it a lot closer for yourself. You end up having to use your Annihilation there, so that you could have in fact just held on to for another day, burning more time. It's out right now.
Ooh, Lilac getting so low.
Yeah, Beat is going to be there. Beowulf is going to be waiting it out.
Oh, Beowulf's tired. Also gets taken out again by Fast Q. That could be an opportunity for them to go in as the wall comes out from the Symmetra. Blizzard isn't going to be doled down. The EMP comes out from Build-A-Bear, takes out Bospia and Guillotina. Zoe gets taken out, but we really need your tank at this point. We're going to see a little bit scrap happening right now. Sombra just trying to keep the tank back as far as they can. Fast Q trying to do as much as they can. Beowulf getting the kill on the Queen Bee. Fast Q so low. They definitely need to get out of there. As Fruit Salad trying to hold this for as long as they can.
Oh, someone please just breathe on him! Okay, it happened in the end, so breathe on him at the end of the day. Jesus. This Fast Q is out of a miracle she was able to live for that long. Holy hell. But yeah, you got to give credit to the DPS here of Rizzless Gamers. They have in fact been pulling their weight now. I still don't agree with the Sombra pick, but being able to build up to that EMP, obviously hanging back to spawn trap in Baptiste, has been a play that seems to be working out. But it does seem like they don't value the Symmetra anymore. They're going to be going with an Ash instead.
Well, this is flank coming from Beowulf. Beowulf and Build-A-Bear on the flank.
Let it cook. Let's see.
Oh, they got a kill on Guillotina. That seems to be the only kill so far, as Fruit Salad is just waiting to regroup. He's not doing anything at the moment.
Has Beowulf turned something off?
Probably. Fast Q going in, forcing out the Kiriko teleport. Also taking out Bellatrix and Fruit Salad, forcing out the Annihilation. I think he's gonna die here. Oh, the Shatter! The Shatter on the Zoe takes them out, and forcing Build-A-Bear to die alongside Lilac. So Fruit Salad will start getting this cart moving again.
Yeah, gonna be moving through. Interesting to see here whether it's possible for a retouch to come through. Probably not. Maybe a miracle could happen here because there is a very nice ult bank to work with. EMP, Taya, Kiriko ultimate into just really a window and a blizzard here. But no, Fruit Salad.
I would just get that. I would be surprised if they want to touch that. Build-A-Bear does touch it though. At the last second, Beowulf coming out with the tire, killing Lilac, so Lilac isn't going to be there. No blizzard for Fruit Salad as the EMP just trying to clean up the remaining members of Fruit Salad as Rizzless Gamers just hold on the second point. I'm surprised they got that, not going to lie.
Hey, if you're surprised, I am absolutely astounded there, but credit to them. Oh, beautiful play. Nice trick there from Zoe, actually able to land all his punches. Yeah, beautiful cleanup there. Minute left on the clock. What initially seemed like such a dominant performance for Fruit Salad has actually turned absolutely upside down, inside out. Living La Vida Loca right now. Zoe just really trying to charge up to that Annihilation. There is in fact a Bagel's Kiriko ultimate in play here, so all economy is relatively good. Likely going to be counteracted with a beat as well. Look at Beowulf. Has had the uncanny ability to just...
Oh, Queen Bee.
It's almost like you can just...
Beowulf. It's just a sixth sense at this point for Beowulf, as they're going to be taken out by the Ash. We're going to beat coming in, forcing out Fruit Salad, forcing out Rizzless Gamer actually. They're not going to have the beat to sustain behind this blizzard. Going in, getting all members of Rizzless Gamers, Bellatrix and Bagels out, so no supports for Zoe as they get taken out. But they did take out the Lucio on the way out, so second point will go to Fruit Salad, but they had to pop all the ultimates that they had for that. But they do have that Bob for this next fight.
Yeah, Lilocked is right now spraying down the voices in their head. Just by changing the top, not standing stuff. Oh, Beowulf going to rush into there, but only coming out. Climbing is absolutely beautiful there from the Rizzless Gaymers. The pressure is synchronized beautifully, and they are going to succeed for it. Yes, exactly. Right there. The moment the Kiriko ultimate came out, Build-A-Bear was on the backline, forcing Giratina into that ult. More pressure coming out. Zoe is going to be overextending at the end, but, you know, when it rains, it falls.
Yeah, but they did get 3 kills on there, so it does allow them to hold this for longer than they want to, or longer than they realistically should be. Yeah, they want to hold it for possibly the next 45 seconds, but they do have to worry about fast Q. They do have the Shatter coming up soon, and Queen Bee getting pretty close to the Baptiste window, so they definitely need to be careful of that. Definitely need to be careful of feeding damage and healing to Fruit Salads, as we see both teams on the card just trying to duke it out for the moment. Fruit Salad, fast Q, getting the Shatter, the wall comes down, he slams it down, getting 3 members, taking out the supports. Zoe's the only one left on the card. They're gonna get it cleaned up. And Beowulf not finding much with their luck with their tires too. That's pretty unfortunate for them.
Yeah, I have a peer-reviewed study right here that says that was right here that says that was in fact a huge shatter. So that's going to be pretty nice. Build-A-Bear going to be looking for a similar size EMP on the back end here. And we're actually going to the high ground. So yes, pressure out this back, exactly what you need to do. Deny that high ground access. Yeah, going to be forcing them off. Incredibly so. And right now the follow-up comes onto Queen B2. EMP through damage from the sky from Beowulf. And now we have a win condition here for the Rizzless Gaymers. Incredible there. Unless Lilocked has something to say about it. Lilocked, what you doing, bud?
Lilock, get in the fast, make it on point. Carrying the team right here to the end of King's Row as they full capture Fruit Salad with no time left on the clock. They're gonna full capture King's Row as we go on to the defensive side. That was an amazing play from Lilock, getting the 3K with the Blizzard.
Alchemist level plays coming out there from Lilocked. Holy hell, brother. Don't know what you're thinking there, but yeah, just going crazy on the mate at the end. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going, and right now Lilocked, the toughest person, the toughest individual right now in the game, popping that Blizzard right when it needed to be. Gonna actually be ensuring the full cap there. That makes so much difference. It is night and day the difference that you get from, you know, just barely being off from that second point versus full capping it. You have just more time to work with, more space. You have that peace of mind where even if the enemy team full caps, provided it's within a minute, you still get an extra opportunity to attack. So it looks like...
Yeah, but that's only if they get a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be more than a minute, of course. So it looks like these teams are a little more evenly matched than we maybe bargained for. We're going to be in here for the long haul.
Yeah, Rizzless Gaymers showing signs of life here. And like you said, they can have a good push here and they can force an overtime if they can. That allows Fruit Salad to get no time if they push it over a minute. We're going to be seeing the tried and true Ramantra comp coming out here. They're going to stick by this. This has been working for them so far, though.
Yeah, now maybe on this attack round, maybe they play this combat slow, they take the angles that they need to. The idea here is that I suppose they're not really rushing. Maybe that is the best use of Ram, but Ram is just more to soak up damage and take space while Steve, yes. Kiriko goes down coming down the front, the Wolf just goes on some absolute bad flank. Just they're kind of backline, triggering the trap there. Well, Fast Q has to be very careful. Going to be forcing this back off right now. This is exactly what you want. Fabian tactics to avoid the fight for as long as possible towards the end of a bad position before you finally pounce.
Yeah, you have to just look for your opportunity, but they didn't find it here. Zoe and Bagels taken out as they're going to need to regroup, go back in the spawn. Rizzless Gaymers need a new strategy right now. They're going so slow right here with this this King's Row push, but if they can find an opening, then they can take it easily. Beowulf taken out right after, so it's more time bleeding for Rizzless Gaymers.
Giratina's tracking is cleaner than your windshield wiper right now. Holy hell. Gonna be getting Bella traits as well. Giratina cooked this hard as a soldier. I need to speak to the individual who let that happen.
Oh!
Take down Build-A-Bear as well! Now Queen Bee going
What are
down
you
there.
doing in the middle of the whole team? Well, it doesn't matter. They got the pick on the Queen Bee though, so no Baptiste ultimate for the side of Fruit Salad that they're gonna push on in. They have to be careful of this Earth Shatter coming in. No shield for the Ramacha as he's going in Nemesis form. He's able to get him. I'm able to get them, Zoe, and also take out. Oh, actually, Fast Q will get taken out as Zoe pops the Annihilation, just trying to push the rest of Fruit Salad's back. They're not gonna fall back, and they're gonna take out Zoe. Actually, Bagels will fall right after. Build-A-Bear, Fruit Salad coming back in, defending this point.
Yeah, defending it, they will. Queen Bee is going to be cleaned up here, along with the support Mafia. Actually, yeah, okay, why the hell not? You're part of the Lucio Mafia now. Enjoy. I don't know. Give a sticker of approval, make an application, send them $5,000. That's how Lucio Mafia man.
It's like a
Right
subscription
now-
service. You have to send the money every month.
What, like $12.99?
To get-
Something like that.
Yeah, like $12.99 a month to get your skater shoes. Either way, we're gonna see Beowulf coming out on the wall, forcing out the rest of Fruit Salad to go back. Ooh, big EMP getting onto the back line, giving Giratana and Zoe taking out Queen Bee. So
Team kill.
Rizzless Gamers will capture the first point and get the payload moving finally with 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock to push this all the way. And they actually need to get time here if they want to keep Fruit Salad from getting any kind of overtime push.
Yeah, Build-A-Bear right now just acting as the god of ultra-violence, taking down everyone right now. Still going to be in back line again, looking for some cheeky, just not shooting the off-shot, we're going to be playing a bit more patience. No patience at all. Going to be forcing the rest of the team to at least look back. Build-A-Bear actually doing a phenomenal job right now for staying alive, and that bought a lot of time, a lot of distance. This is the issue after losing 2 ticks. You don't have the opportunity to hold Archway, one of the toughest moves in the game. Instead, you're going to be locked into a lot more of an even fight here. We do see a Blizzard coming through, but Bellatrix going down in the process.
Yeah, the Blizzard coming out only gets Bellatrix and Build-A-Bear falling right after. Zoe takes out Queen Bee, so making this an even 4v3. Giratina taking out Zoe. They're popping off at the moment right now as they go into clean up. Bagels dying right after. Good on Fruit Salad and good on Giratina for getting those clean kills.
Oh my god, Giratina, who let you in the kitchen? Cooking the whole time, my god. It's absolutely delicious right now, whatever that.
A whole 5-star meal.
yeah, 3 Michelin stars on this right now. Just the tracking has been clean, the positions have been good. Right now, definitely a highlight player. Standout from this side. Build-A-Bear on the side is going to be trying to pump some damage, shut down the carry, so to speak. The line lock is here too. Zoe does not care about your Blizzard. He's just going to be popping the Annihilation. Those nanobots are hungry right now for blood. And yeah, they're going to be getting it.
Yeah, Zoe putting in some work with the Annihilation right there. I think that's going to secure second point for them. Because I don't see any hero that could contest. Like, yeah, because Rizzless Gamers, they had Sombra to contest, but Fruit Salad, they have absolutely no one that can get there in touch in time. So they're going to have to give it up. But it could work in their favor. They do have 3 ultimates. The Shatter being the huge one, and the Baptiste ultimate that they still haven't used yet. But if they can get an early pick here onto the Sombra, fighting the Baptiste in the backline, they do live. 2B, they do live. Hopefully they can pop this ultimate soon, trying to hold on to the corner. We get the Kiriko Rush, the Kitsune Rush coming out for the side of Rizzless Gamers as they're looking for this EMP to come out. Not as of yet, but it will take it out. Giratina, big EMP gets Lilac and the Lucio. Lucio not able to beat, but hopefully the beat after. Window coming out from Queen Bee, able to take out Build-A-Bear and Beowulf, both falling. Making this 3 players for the side of Rizzless Gamers to see if they can come back. Zoe going into Annihilation form, taking out Queen Bee, but they get taken out right after. Bagels next to fall, and Bellatrix as Fruit Salad will hold this King's Row with 2 minutes left, right on the edge of capturing it.
Yeah, Rizzless Gamers there, just absolutely shocking ultimate usage, dare I say. You pop both support ultimates early, despite having an EMP, a fight which you one that you can just win the fight. Then late in the fight, once you've already lost members, is when you decide to commit the EMP. You are able to use all of your ultimates and somehow not get value out of them. Very, very unfortunate there. Just a little bit of mismanagement from the ult coming out. Lilock's going to be falling incredibly low, but has this Blizzard, can absolutely lock it down. Interesting swap from Queen Bee over to the Kiriko. You're a bit more survivable against the Sombra, yes, but Fast Q has to be a little more careful how they play. There's a lot less healing output than a bat. Giratina does not care. Giratina's going to walk forward and click left click on your team until they dead. Until they die.
Oh no, the C9! Oh! So close to C9ing that. Oh my god.
Ooh, not quite. No. I mean,
Build-A-Bear is looking for it though, so they definitely need to play more back.
yeah,
Unfortunate.
It does force positioning, and Bellatrix does in fact fall to a fire strike. Well, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, Mothfia also falling too, so making this an even 4v4. Build-A-Bear just trying to contest Queen Bee on the high ground right now. But, ooh, Queen Bee does win that fight as trying to go in. The Blizzard coming in from both sides. Giratina getting the double kill with the Death Blossom. Hopefully allowing Fruit Salad to push this, to defend this a little bit longer. They have 30 seconds left. So Rizzless Gamers do need to find something. They have no ultimates, nothing. They need to win off of the neutral game alone. But Fast Q is the only one in the lobby right now that is anywhere close to an ultimate, along with Mothfia. If they can get those ultimates out, they'll be golden.
Yeah, Beowulf has swapped over to the Sim here. It's making a lot of noise on the jungle before. Right now, nothing but net. Instead, Wolf is going to be coming out. Beautiful TP there. So he's not going to be taking a touch. They're just being walked at, back, shatter, line them all up, knock them all down just like that. Fruit Salad, once again, it was closer. Rizzless Gamers tried their absolute damnedest there, but at the end of the day, their ults were just slightly too short to box with gods, and that is going to be Fruit Salad taking another map, putting it on match point in our series.
Big play from Fast Q. He was able to push out the whole team, actually. Giratina was the only one that was able to contest the point, and yeah, that just allowed for a huge shatter to come in, getting 3 members and just clean up on overtime. I'm going to see the play of the game coming in from Zoe. Absolutely phenomenal play from them too, from both teams actually. Like you said, Fruit Salad improved a lot from this first map, so we're looking to see what they do the rest of the series.
I mean, yeah, when you start like a performance on that lead show, you can only really go up from there. Rizzless Gamers absolutely not out of this series yet, ladies and gentlemen. Are on match point. Fruit Salad's play has been nothing short of sublime. Going to be seeing whether they can carry that streak all the way over to a clean 3-map series, or whether Rizzless Gamers can prove that they have a match on our hands. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be back after a very short 5-minute break. Hello everyone, welcome back to our match today between Fruit Salad and Rizzless Gamers. Right now, Fruit Salad are currently up 2-0 in the series. They have been doing a phenomenal job thus far, playing their standard, just playing the very again, the honest Ryan composition, the one that you can take home to your parents, they will approve of. Swan, what are we thinking about Rizzless Gamers and what they're running with?
I need them to figure out a better comp than the Junkrat Sombra that they've been running. Like I kind of dig the Sombra. My co-caster doesn't. He hates the Sombra. He doesn't like it at all.
No, I don't. No.
But no, I like the Sombra. But the Junkrat with the Sombra, not really. It's not really working. So probably a DPS shift or possibly a different tank too than the Ramacha that we've been seeing. Maybe go with the rush mirror that Fruit Salads has been showing this whole time. Maybe show them up in their own game. But we're going to be going to the next map. Things can change, especially since this next map will be Suravasa Flashpoint, which is a very fast-paced game and kind of comp dependent too, if you think about it.
Just standard Flashpoint affair, one that you're going to have to consider a lot more carefully how you play the map, what you actually do to get around, to circumvent the entire thing. Looks like we actually have a substitution. I don't think we've seen Daisy May in right now for Fruit Salad, so...
Yeah, it was Fast Q. Fast Q taken out for Daisy May. Going on the Junker Queen, I'm interested in that.
5, 4.
It's got to be a specialist pick,
2,
and I mean...
1.
Junk Queen just seems kind of synonymous with these flashpoint maps. You know, that anchoring ability, just the shout, the damage, the way that you play them. So very excited to see how it works out here. They are going to be running a Kiriko Junk Queen. You can actually get rid of playing the Kiri, less healing output. It's not necessarily required for the Queen to have as much. It's not really a problem there. It's going to be quite pressure back, and that's the time to
Yeah, unlucky. The Echo Volley was able to kill Giritana and Zoe with the cleanup too. So the first capture percentage is going to go in favor of Rizzless Gamers right now, making a strong showing right so far. Yeah, this, like I said, they needed to do a different hero swap. I think the Echo is a better choice than the Junkrat. 50% already to the copy. And they have a good selection of targets to copy too. They can copy the Genji, they can target Junker Queen, they can even target Kiriko if they really wanted to. Kiriko's more of a DPS than Junkrat would be, even Sombra too, to be honest. As we see Build-A-Bear in the backline just trying to poke out, just trying to find any sort of damage, any sort of pick that Rizzless Gamers can go on.
Touchdown will be there, but right down now, not something you can do. However, GPS train back onto the other sport. No deals by the side right now. So let me see how it is able to work out between these teams. Zoe left up the creep without a paddle there. Slash down by Daisy May, and that would be it.
Yeah, as we see Fruit Salad taking control percentage right now, but it's all right. Not Fruit Salad. Rizzless Gamers, they actually do need to win one fight, possibly two, to capture this first checkpoint. And if they can build up Beowulf's ultimate alongside with the annihilation coming from Zoe too, they could easily capture this back, as we're looking for just some kind of pick right now. Suzu out early. That could be the opportunity that Rizzless Gamers need.
Yeah, Build-A-Bear actually just barely
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Yeah, so much damage onto the Junker Queen. You're not the tankiest character in the game. Deceptively squishy there saying, oh, that's a big knock. The point is actually gone now. That's a 360 axe swing.
Yes.
Okay, then.
You gotta flex on him. The MLG, it's axe swing 360.
Yeah,
oh,
right
wait a minute, Lilac.
Yeah, Lilac right now going to be the one flexing those muscles instead. Going to be
Whoa.
like nice way to a victory here. So, you know, that's exactly what you want to do. Fat finger.
Lilac coming in clutch with the big blade. That was huge coming from them. I didn't expect them to do that, to win that fight, but coming in on 99%, they definitely need to hold it right here. They do have Mafia with the beat, but they need to be careful of the EMP coming in from Build-A-Bear. It does come out early. Beowulf taken out, making this a 4v5. Queen Bee just trying to get more members as of right now. The beat comes out from Mafia. Bagel's taken out. No support for the side of Rizzless Gamers as Bellatrix falls right after, and Fruit Salad will capture the first checkpoint.
Definitely something that is going to be, something that's going to be worked out there. A lot of ultimates actually coming up from, but ultimates are going to be good for both these sides now. Right now, Fruit Salad, they are going to be getting up to that visor and the rampage there. Both spawns will be able to counteract this, so going to be seeing whether Bellatrix opting to maybe pop the Consuming Rush early, get those 2 cooldowns back to actually counteract the rampage. Big compositional switch has been made here. Tracer and the Stigma, they have 9 DPS, poke carry, and the poke back. Yeah, sure, why not? Close up at the wall, fewer sticks.
Yeah, they need to do something right here. Build-A-Bear getting the kill on the Mafia. They're going to be taking on, making this a 4v5. 4v3, 4v2 actually, as Rizzless Gamers just takes point right here. Beowulf getting the 2K in the back line. So what were you saying about poke and dive, champ?
I don't know, man. If you're talented enough with the characters, you're laughing over there. Crazy.
I mean, it works. It works because Zoe can poke them out to his low, and Beowulf can go in and get the finishing kills. But Fruit Salad, they do have 3 ultimates.
I was gonna say, Rizzless Gamers right now not laughing because they have a big ult bank to be staring down the barrel of basically everything, let's be honest. But here at Tina, that's not the spot to be using it. Queen Bee just kind of runs in, sleeps with the fishes at the end there.
Giratina getting the kill onto Sombra also. Yeah, Beowulf taken out right after along with Bellatrix and Zoe. So Fruit Salad will flip this back in their favor, 20%. But again, Rizzless Gamers in a position where they need to win one more fight in order to capture a point. But Lilac back on the Genji Blade again. They were pretty solid with it last time too. They got the 3K, and they could get more support too with Queen Bee coming close to their Kitsune Rush. Let's see what breaks out here. Beowulf switching to the Mei. Interesting pick.
I mean, we have kind of surpassed. I mean, I guess you're dealing with the line of Genji. You're not dealing. If you're trying to deal with it, then you are dealing with it particularly well because you are actually going to be losing that out. March has the blade, went for a high slash there. You got the scouting information on the team going to be going in onto the back line, and once again, magic has been made with these blades. Cool and Houdini. Lilac's going to be dipping in and out of this fight, just like that.
Lilac has been getting consistent 3Ks with this blade as Fruit Salad is going to take the second control point, going on to the last point on Flashpoint. But don't count Rizzless Gamers out. I've seen a lot of crazy clutches come out from a 2-0 on Flashpoint. But I'm liking the Mei pick though, the Mei swap. They also have the ultimates for the side of Build-A-Bear and Zoe. The EMP, a Gravitic Flux could come in, the combo. But let's see what they make of this.
Any amount of cookery right now would be good. As we've said, the EMP, it needs to go early. We have seen value from most of these EMPs, but again, what you really need to know is that you need to use it before the enemy has a chance of 3.
Oh, Zoe.
Yeah. Will be counteracting that ultimate, but the EMP is nice.
Yeah, we see Build-A-Bear getting the kill on the Mafia, and Giratina also falling too. Beowulf just trying to get their own picks as well too, forcing out the rest of the members of Rizzless Gamers as Lightlock gets taken out as well, forcing Junker Queen to fall back with their team. And pretty good showing, pretty good hold for Rizzless Gamers at the moment, 34%. But they need to be careful once it gets to 99. Like we've seen the last 2 points, they gotten so close, but they just couldn't. They couldn't close out.
It took them 2 very powerful ultimates to do it. I'm going to be coming up to a blizzard here, but not so bad because there isn't really anything to work with here from the. There isn't really anything to work with here from the south side.
Build-A-Bear.
Yeah, Build-A-Bear is going to be going down. There's your window of opportunity. Time to go in get that presence on the point that you really, really want to. 85% ticking up. Someone is going to need to touch this. You're going to be seeing whether there's any targets that you want to go on, or whether you're just going to be content to just kind of sit around, take these angles.
They do force Berg off of the high ground, so every member of Fruit Salad is going to be fighting on the point. Bagels taking out Lilac, making the 4v4 in favor of Rizzless Gamers as they take out Giratana and Daisy May next to follow. Rizzless Gamers get their first point capture, making this 1-2 right now on Suravasa as they go on to the next protect point, which will be Garden, I think.
Yeah, going over to Gardens, and I mean, if you throw enough stuff at the wall, something is going to eventually stick. So credit here to the Rizzless Gamers for actually making that work. They will, yeah, they are going to be able to make that just about work out for the time being.
Yeah, I think they can capture this point right here. They do have the Brigitte rally, and they have the Griffith Flux also. But Lilac again with the blade. Yeah, they definitely need to be careful as that going in. The Griffith Flux misses the Genji as Bagels gets taken out by the blade. Belichix is next to follow along with Beowulf. Lilac. Another 3K for them. Making it a 4K as Fruit Salad will dominate this Garden station right now and start getting capture point right now.
Yeah, Lilac is actually going to be showing a proficiency to count to 3. Who would have thought there? 1, 2, 3 kills, all for the lane. Very, very simple. And right now, you're thinking of more even ult banks for both these teams. Both support ults are going to be coming out here from the side of the Rizzless Gamers. EMP as well. Build-A-Bear has been, to their credit, I don't like the Sombra pick, but has been building these at a very, very high rate as well. Again, it's all about speed, tempo. Who wants to pop these ults first? Who wants to... I think it's going to be the Rizzless Gamers.
Yeah, Rizzless Gamers definitely need to pop and show early aggression here as they take out Giratana. And that should be enough, but no, they're going to beat Mothbia. Oh, both support ultimates actually going to be used for the side of Fruit Salad, just trying to push Rizzless Gamers back. They do get the anti onto the Brigitte. She's able to live though with the rally. No kills at the moment, but the flip back. Rizzless Gamers taking out Giratana, Mothbia, everyone on the side of Fruit Salad falling as they continue to hold this point and build up a lot of ultimates too. Beowulf 91 to the Blizzard, Zoe back to another, Graphitic Flux 80%. Bellatrix with their own ultimate too with the Coalescence. That'll keep them topped up for this next fight coming in. Since Fruit Salad, they only have Giratana's attack visor to work with.
Exactly, and Tag Visor is never going to be the strongest ultimate in the game, so it's a whole lot to be banking match point on right now, especially into the dominating ult bank that has been shown here.
Ooh, Giratana, unfortunate. The flank up didn't work out for them. Blizzard coming out, getting 3 members of Fruit Salad right now. I don't think there's anything they could do right now. Lilac trying to make something happen. It gets taken out by Zoe, but it will not be enough. Rizzless Gamers tying Suravasa up 2-2 right now as we go on to the final capture point.
Yeah, but remember that a lot of Flashpoint is semi-RNG dependent in a sense of where are you going to go, where do you have to run to, and it does seem like there's an absolutely huge distance here that needs to be crossed here from the Rizzless Gamers. I'm not sure if it is at all comparable right now for...
How are you?
Yeah, not sure if it's at all comparable now for Fruit Salad. Looks like it will be. Fruit Salad might be getting there a little bit earlier, and their composition has a little bit more point presence. With the ability, with the kind of brawling ability on the point. Obviously, Zoe does have this flux that is an EMP as well. It's on another Lilac blade.
Ooh, big flux coming in from Zoe's able to take out Bagels. Beowulf dying right after. Big blade from Lilac. Another 3K. It's like what, 4 3Ks with the blade at this point?
Yeah, just get rid of Melee's primary. Replace it with the blade. You have Lilac as a player right now. Charging these blades under right, getting ridiculous value from them. And that was meant to be, and remember, that was meant to be a fight that was absolutely in favor of the Rizzless Gamers. They had the EMP and the Flux, the 2 strongest ultimates in their composition. It did absolutely jack.
It didn't hit Lilac, so the most important character, and they were able to get that 3K because of it. But we see Beowulf trying to force point right here. Oh, they almost got the kill onto Lilac. Build-A-Bear having to be forced back out onto the point as the visor being popped from Giratana. just trying to make something work. Build-A-Bear taking out, making this a 4v5 in favor of Rizzless Gamers. As we see, nothing happening as of moment right now, as it's just contested. That last checkpoint needed to flip it. Bagel's taken out, so Fruit Salad is able to hold this a little bit longer. It's getting 80%. Rizzless Gamers need to group up and touch. Oh, they're not going to be able to touch and group up. Beowulf and Zoe taken out. Only one left here is Build-A-Bear, just trying to force this last-minute contest. Does take out Queen Bee as they weren't paying attention, but it's a 1v4. I don't think anyone else from the team is going to be able to touch at this point. 99%, and Build-A-Bear does get denied presence, and Fruit Salad going 3-0 in the series right now.
People only remember
winning the
how
series, Tito.
People only remember how it starts and how it ends. It started with a victory for Fruit Salad and it ended with a victory for the Salad as well. So no issues there. Again, you have to give credit over to this Wizards Gamers roster. They really stepped up the pace. They really did. At the end there, you could tell they were getting in the groove, getting in the swing of things. Maybe if this were, a best of 7 series, a first of 4 maps, then maybe things could have gone differently. But at the end of the day,
Yeah, perhaps.
that's all wishful thinking. Fruit Salad going to be taking the victory today. Very strong performance there from everyone on the team. So well played to them. But before we headed off, I just want to ask you, Swan, player of the match, who you got?
I'm stuck between 2. I'm stuck between Lilac and Fast Q, but I'm gonna go with Fast Q for the overall series because Fast Q, they were just dominant on the Reinhardt. It wasn't even close.
I mean,
To how much they were doing on Reinhardt.
I'd say that, but Fast Q was kind of out at the end there, if we're being perfectly honest. And in terms of play of the match, the longevity, the consistency, it would be absolutely absurd of me to not give it to Lilac.
Yeah, that's why I said I was. That's why I said I was stuck between Fast Q and Lilac, but yeah, I'll agree with you. Lilac was in there the whole time. They're able to do so much with. Well, they're in all 3 maps, so
there were just so many blades. It shouldn't be possible for one
all those
player
blades.
to charge this many blades and to get such consistent value from an ult which has been recently been dropping down the tiers as an ultimate. To get that amount of value consistently is absolutely phenomenal. So I mean, we just have to give credit where credit is due. So very well played. I do think, yeah, we are in agreement then. It is going to be Lilac for our player of the match. Was there anything that you want to say before we left off, Swan?
Phenomenal games. Thank you to both Rizzless Gamers and Fruit Salad for providing just a phenomenal game of Overwatch. I have to give Rizzless Gamers props for switching up their comp off of that bad Ramacha comp that they're running the first 2 maps. But yeah, more improvement. I would love to see both of them in upcoming games. Yeah,
absolutely. Both these teams are going to be going a while in this tournament, but we are not all out of action. For the rest of this week, we do have matches coming up at the exact same times, 8 p.m. EST. So tomorrow is going to be Aesir versus Fable Rising. Some very strong rosters from our Twilight division going to be coming out. We hope to see you again tomorrow evening, where we get to see both of these teams compete, see who the best is. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you to everyone watching and has been involved in this. See you again tomorrow. Bye all.